Namaskar. I Shambhavi welcome you all to your channel Galactic Echoes. So let's start exploring the wisdom of Vedic astrology. So today we'll be doing the placement of Rahu in the sixth house of your horoscope, how this placement will unfold and what kind of results it can give. We'll try to figure it out today. So let's start the video and let's dive in. So with Rahu in the sixth house of your horoscope, the first and the foremost thing is that there would be multiple things happening at a particular time in your life. Like now, also, if you are watching this video, there would be so many things going at the back of your mind that I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to complete that task, I have to finish off that work. So many things will be going on simultaneously in your mind. I've seen people that they are friends with everyone in their class, that they talk to everyone, they help each other, they help everyone out in their college also. So they have a huge circle of their friends, but the close friends are only two or three. The people who know them closely, the friends who know you closely, are only limited. There are only handful of people who are close to you. You can get into extremely bad company in your childhood. Now, maybe once you would have gotten into a bad company and then you got yourself out from that company, or you still have that company but it did not affect you. Both of the cases are possible, but yes, you will encounter some people or some friends who are not that much sincere, who would give you peer pressure, which is which is negative in nature. So that is what bad company is about, and this Rahu will get you once into that kind of a company. With this Rahu in the sixth house, it is also said that you can qualify your competitive exams very young in your life. Now, this statement has to be decoded further. So, what it suggests is that if you constructively work on this Rahu and if you positively work on this Rahu, what you can expect out of it is that you get established at a very young age in your life with this Rahu in the sixth house. If you are on the right track, if you are in the correct path, then yes, your establishment would be like, when people they think of settling down in their late 30s or early 40s, you are the people who can establish yourself very firmly in your early 20s or even in the mid 20s also with this Rahu in the sixth house. So it is really a blessing with this Rahu in the sixth house. And also, this Rahu gives you that ample amount of opportunities to do so. So, you have to grab those. This is important. You do not have to let them go, the opportunities, because this Rahu will give you ample amount of opportunities and it will also take them away at regular intervals of time. So, this is important. You have to work accordingly with this Rahu in the sixth house. Let's say that we go by the Vedic principles of astrology, and you get into competitive exam because the sixth house it represents the competitive exams. You get into that particular job which you always wanted to be in, then also you would feel that dissatisfaction in that job front of yours. Why? Because this Rahu wants you and it will attract you towards business. And why am I saying this? Because it has traversed the whole seventh house and then it has entered the sixth house. So you see this, because Rahu is a retrograding energy and it moves backwards. So the seventh house things are totally imbibed in this Rahu. And the output is where this Rahu is giving in the sixth house. So you would want to channelize your energy, your daily routine into business setup as well. So this is where the dissatisfaction can come from in the job of yours. You would not be able to share your deep thoughts with everyone, like your problems and what the things are you facing and what are your problems. You won't be able to explain it to people. So this is where you find yourself at a disadvantage with this Rahu in the sixth house. But this is something kind of a challenge to you. You have to learn expressing yourself at this area of your life, right? You have to learn how to express your problematic feelings to people so that they could give you advice and they could help you out in that area. You do not have to suffer it alone. So this is something which you have to understand with this Rahu in the sixth house. Now, if you are aligned with the negative karakas of Rahu since your childhood, then this Rahu in the sixth house can give you superiority kind of complex. Then you will be having the superiority complex. And what is it? That if you did not study well, if you were not sincere in a particular area in your life, be it creativity, be it sports, be it academics, or anything, if you did everything with a half heart and you always wanted to do fun and you were not sincere in any area of your life, then this Rahu will, give you that superiority complex, because the superiority complex is the trap, is the illusionary trap of Rahu. It would want to get you into that trap, right? So what you'll think of is that I should do something big. I should start big. I cannot do this kind of a particular job because it is too low for my standard. This kind of feeling with this Rahu in the sixth house can totally ruin your life. So this is something which you have to understand with this Rahu. It is taking you in its illusion. So you have to be well aware of this thing, that nothing is big until you start small. It cannot shape itself into a big thing overnight. Stars are not made overnight. There are millions of years of process where it happens and then they glow. So this is something which you have to understand with this Rahu in the sixth house, that if you think that this is too small for me, this is something low standard with this Rahu in the sixth house, then you won't be able to start anything at all in your life. Most importantly, I am telling it in the perspective of profession. Why? Because Rahu is sitting in Trikon to your 10th house, and it is sitting in the earth Trikon 6th house. So yes, the all the negative impacts of this Rahu will be felt directly at your professional front. So this is important for you to understand it in this way. You have to be humble. You have to start low. If you are getting opportunity, grab it. Totally grab it. Just do not let it go. This is such a kind of a low job for me. I cannot do this. This is not the way you should be with this Rahu in the sixth house. As I've told you about the dissatisfaction at your job front, this is the major problem with this Rahu in the sixth house, that the dissatisfaction is the problem in your life. Like, you are doing a particular task, then you think that I'm dissatisfied from this, and this is not the way I wanted it to be, or I'm not having fun here. It is not happening that way which I wanted it to be. This is where the illusion of Rahu is getting into you. You have to understand this. Dissatisfaction is the thing which can ruin your life. So you have to shed all your dissatisfaction from all the areas in your life. Whatever you are doing is the most correct thing. Whatever you are doing is the rightest path you are walking on. This is something which you have to understand. Because with this Rahu in the sixth house, even if you are in a job and you are attracted to business, do not go into that business. Do not switch anywhere else. Just whatever you started, whatever you initiated in this birth of yours, you have to keep doing it. This is important, because if you don't do it, what this Rahu will do it to you is that it will take you into its illusionary world, into its Maya, and there where the problem will start. Actually, you see, this thought of yours, having dissatisfaction in the particular work which you are doing, is only the trailer. The whole movie which Rahu can play here. Why am I saying this very importantly to you, and why am I stressing on this point? It is because of the fact that Rahu behaves like Saturn, and Saturn finds Digbal in the sixth house. So, if you get into this Rahu's illusion, then yes, it could be really extreme. So, you have to understand it in this way with this Rahu, that you do not have to be dissatisfied at all. Whatever you started or whatever you did, with whether it is job or whatever it is business, whatever you decided for yourself is the correct path for you. You have to follow it no matter whatever happens on this way. This is something important with this Rahu, because the Rahu has traversed the seventh house and then it has entered into the sixth house of yours and it is sitting there. So you would be having mixed kind of relationship with your spouse as well. Now, if you will, and it is only on the condition if you will negatively channelize your Rahu. Now, let's say if you are doing something and your spouse is not there, you would think that they are the worst people I've married. I don't know why I have married them and why is it happening. Because with this Rahu in the sixth house, actually you can get the best of the spouses or the partners in the world. But then this Rahu would again try you for getting you into its illusion, because that is what Rahu is here for. You see, and if you will not get into its trap, then you can have the bestest of life. The people with Rahu in the sixth house, they can even find problems in their in their spouse who is the best person in the world. I've seen this happening in the Rahu in the sixth house. For the people having Rahu in the sixth house, they can find problems in every person. They can even find problems in the personality of Swami Vivekananda as well. You see, this is where the Rahu is leading you to. It can actually lead you to, but it depends on you. Why? Because the retrograde energies are all about karma. And if you are doing the karma right way, then you will never be into its illusion. This is the kind of test which Rahu puts you in. And if you pass it, then there's a win-win situation. And if you lose it, then there is the damage which you have to face. So you can get the supportive, good spouse, but it is your duty to, you know, give the proper karma into that relationship setup, into that marriage setup. It is your karma actually. Because I don't think with this Rahu in the sixth house, like if your partner's chart is not damaged, then you are the problem in your union actually. So this is something which you have to understand with this Rahu in the sixth house. You have to be, you have to just take off that illusionary glasses of Rahu and just see it from the basic normal perspective, what the other person is doing for you. This is important because I have seen people getting into extramarital affairs because of this dissatisfaction, and it is the worst thing which you'll do. So whatever your husband or your wife is doing, you do not have to engage yourself anywhere else. With this Rahu in the sixth house, it is very important, because if you'll do so, this Rahu can get you trapped into some criminal activities, because sixth house is also it also represents legal cases. So it is important whether you are, it is irrespective of gender, whether you are female or male. This Rahu can, especially this Rahu, can get you into these kind of legal disputes, huge legal disputes, if you get into any kind of extramarital affairs or any kind of cheating with your spouse. Also with this Rahu, you can get settled in a foreign land. What kind of specific country it can be, or the specific part of the world it can be, you can check it out from the nakshatra and the sign falling in the sixth house of yours. But the condition again, which is applicable on this thing, is that this immigration or emigration of yours should not be because of that dissatisfaction. This is important, that I am having a good life here, I am having a good house, I am having a good family, a settled life, but there is some kind of a dissatisfaction here, and I want to explore my life, I want to have fun. That is why I am moving to this particular city, or this particular state, or this particular country. This is where the Rahu can then again get you in to problem. You see, the shift or the change you make in your domicile should be because of something important, that you are going there because of a work, you are going there because of studying, you are going there because of your transfer or something else. It should be because of something important and basic, and rather than this dissatisfaction of yours because of your personal interest. You see, this is where the thing is, your personal interest should not steer you in any direction. With this Rahu in the sixth house, it should, all the things and the things you want to happen in your life should be because of some solid fact. So with this Rahu, you can get into this dissatisfaction trap, as I have stated in the whole video. Also because of this dissatisfaction and the trap which Rahu can make and trap you into, can extremely affect your health. So maybe you get into chronic illnesses 2 or 3 times in your life, but because this Rahu is here, he will be there to ensure that you quickly recover from it. You see, this is the magic of Rahu, that it is giving you the disease, he is the energy which is taking that disease away from your personality, from your health, from your body. And why is it doing this thing? Why is it, like, you must ask, if it has to take away the disease, why is it giving it to me? This is because Rahu here in the sixth house is a kind of a teacher in your life, and if you learn early in your life, this Rahu can get you immense success, because it creates a very strong Shatruhanta yoga here. You see, so you have to learn actually what Rahu is trying to teach you, that the world is not for the loaders. You have to work, and you have to work hard. You don't have to start big. You have to start small and then create your own big. This is something important with this Rahu in the sixth house. And of course, with the because I've said the Shatruhanta Yoga, so your paternal property, whatever your inheritances are, nobody can take them away from you. So nobody can snatch it away from you. This is for sure. But again, that can happen only because of your dissatisfaction and only because of your illegal moves. Now, if you are thinking that, maybe something can happen and I should do this and I should do that, and you approach this situation of inheritance in a negative way, uh, because of your self interest, there is where this Rahu can take you into its grip. So this is important, which you have to understand with this Rahu. Strong Shatruhanta Yoga is being created in your chart, in your birth chart, and you have to use it wisely. You have to use it against your enemies. This is something important which you have to understand with this Rahu in the sixth house. So this is how you decode this placement of Rahu in the sixth house. It is really a good placement, but you have to be constructive. You have to align with the positive karakas of Rahu, and then there is where you can find your success. Do not forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates. And please comment in the comment section below what new topics you would want me to take up. Thank you very much.